Hey guys, it's Andrew at FloryPB, and this is another Intimidator product. This is my single trigger, 3D printed single trigger with guard for the 2K5s and 2K2 Intimidators. So Gen 2s and Gen 3s these work on. And really, this was the product I wanted to build with the 3D printer with Intimidators. I just started making the double trigger as well, because why not? Give you the option. But the install is as simple as you think it would be. You just put the 2 screws in for the guard, as I'm all thumbs today. Careful not to cross thread these little screws. They're just like 440s. But put your guard screws in. Take your stock setup for your trigger. And let me adjust this one out. So the production models, I have a little bit of Loctite sitting on these, and I kind of crushed the brass threads that I'll show you guys in a second in order to keep this tight, so you have a tight adjustment. So your screws don't go rattling around. Almost there. Activate a little earlier. Nice. So that's the install. You have a rear travel screw you can install, or you can use to set your rear travel. You have a forward travel screw as well up here if you want to bring this down. And I'll show you guys a close-up of that. It's like a finger and a half more, but I think it looks pretty good. I set it up to fit really well with your elbow. And I think it's everything you're looking for in a single trigger if you want a single trigger setup. I enjoy it. I kind of like the way it feels and the way it looks. I dig it on the black. I dig it on the black too. The black, I think, makes it look mean. Prototype product alert right there. Let's take this out real quick. So I have 3 points of adjustment. 1, 2, and 3. Our forward travel, our rear travel, and our microswitch activation point. It's a double roller bearing setup. So double roller bearings in there. We have the pocket for the spring or the magnet. I do not have an adjustment for that. I don't really like to use them, and these triggers are so light and snappy because they're 3D printed out of plastic that yeah, it's really not super necessary unless you like a really hard pull. Like I said, I have a little bit of Loctite on these, and I kind of deformed the top thread in the brass insert, the heat certs that I set these in. These are not threaded into plastic, they're threaded into brass. I kind of deformed the top thread to keep them nice and tight so they don't wobble around. The production model versus the prototypes. Hear that wobble? This is wobbling around. I can move this by hand. This one is tight. It's hard to turn. You gotta turn it with an Allen key in order to do it. I 3D print these out of carbon fiber nylon, or carbon fiber reinforced nylon. They are incredibly stiff. If you do break one, I will send you another one. I do not think these are going to break. They are insanely stiff. It's shockingly light. Shockingly light is the the best way to describe them. Very snappy. Real cool triggers. Check them out. Combined shipping with other parts. If you buy something else, you'll get $7 off on this. Manually, I can't do it immediately through eBay, but I do it manually as I do the shipping. This is Andrew at FloryPB. Thank you, guys.